And welcome back. Well, whether you're just planting a tree or you want a whole new patio in your backyard, consulting an expert can save you lots of money in the long run. With even some smaller projects that can require you to hire and manage like 3 to 4 different subcontractors. Who wants to do that?
Yeah, exactly.
Who's got the time for that?
Yeah, just get a service that takes care of everything. Joining us now are 2 landscape architects with David J. Frank Landscape Contracting. We have Michael Seaman and Alan Schroffnagel. Great to have both of you here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure to be here.
I looked at one of your fellow architects was here a few weeks ago talking to us about all the possibilities outside, and I think people right now, it's the perfect time to start thinking about it, right?
It is, yeah. Obviously, spring has sprung, though the weather is still fighting us a little bit here.
Yeah.
But yeah, 'tis the season to get the landscaping going. Obviously, the sooner the better. People can call us. We're filling up fast, and I think we're looking at a strong year. So,
I like that.
Before we get to some of the things you guys do, will you just kind of break down the difference of what a landscape architect does versus somebody who just works in landscaping? Is there a difference?
yeah, definitely there is. Landscape architect goes to school for 4 years to an accredited program, and then when he graduates, he works under a licensed landscape architect for about 2 years, and then he takes an exam that's put out by the state that he lives in, and once you pass that exam, you become licensed by the state.
Okay.
Whereas a designer is really just someone that maybe they pick it up as a hobby and just kind of want to roll with it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because one of the things I've read is that turnkey doesn't mean cookie cutter. So what works for somebody, your neighbor even, isn't necessarily going to work for you.
Correct.
And you really pride yourselves on customizing the way someone's outdoor space looks, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And the term we use is turnkey, and that just means we do a lot of services in-house. So we have install crews, we have maintenance crews, we have irrigation crews, and we have a lot of specialty crews that work on trees and things like that. And the nice thing about that is that we're kind of a one-stop shop. Someone can pick up the phone, call us, and we can manage their entire landscape project rather than them have to juggle 3 or 4 contractors.
Is it true you guys even have your own nursery?
We do, yeah. We have about 75 to 100 acres of nursery.
Wow.
It's mostly trees, which is actually nice right now because the industry is experiencing a tree shortage, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. And you know, I've seen your signs everywhere. I've seen them on residential properties, but I've also seen it at places like Bayshore. So I know you do commercial projects as well. And really that's a point worth making to people is that you do any size project, small to big, right?
We do, yeah. We work on multi-million-dollar commercial all the way down to if someone just wants a single tree in their front yard. Absolutely.
It's awesome.
And planning takes a lot of time. You don't want to rush it. You know, you want to take advantage of a lot of the technology that's out there. What kinds of things do you guys offer in that space?
Well, one of the things that we like to do is get involved with a project very soon. If you're building a new home, get us involved right away. We can help you position that house on your lot, which you can get a lot of advantages from. We can position your home in a way that'll integrate and work with your landscape ideas that you have, so we're not trying to force some of your elements in at a later time. And also, if you have a lot that's more of a wooded lot, we can help you position your house to preserve some of these trees so you have some or mature trees on your lot, and then integrate that into the landscape.
That's cool.
And also, you know, dealing with drainage issues right off the bat.
I bet it's important for you guys to really be good listeners because how somebody wants to use their space, if they entertain a lot, if they have kids who are playing in the yard and they need a lot of space, but you really work with kind of making that space however people want to use it and enjoy it.
Right, right. Yep. The important thing is to really listen what the client wants. You know, and take what they want and create it into this beautiful personal space that they're looking for.
And plan accordingly, right? Because as we look at sort of these 3D renderings, this is something that you guys do. You can plan it out, map it out, and then create the real space, but you want to do it in the right timing so your whole summer your yard's not ripped up, right? You guys can help with that, determine when to start, when the project will finish, and make sure that it's best.
Right, yeah. Some work we can do in the winter time when it's our off season. A lot of the hardscaping we could do in the winter, get that all taken care of. And then just come in the summertime and get the plants in so you're enjoying your space most of the summer and not having your space tore up for a whole summer.
Smart.
Do you suggest that people go to your website for ideas and to kind of start planning and dreaming about what they want to do?
Absolutely. We have a lot of images on our website that'll give you some different ideas, everything to small projects to large projects. take a look at some of the spaces and what you feel is adequate for your space.
As well as profiles for the different landscape architects that we staff.
Okay, you mean all you guys? We can figure out. You can say, oh, I like what they've done.
And links to our projects.
Does it show? It shows pictures of what you've done.
Yeah, it's a great website, great resource.
Outdoor fire pits, fireplaces are kind of hot right now, aren't they?
They are. Yeah.
Yeah. And is it more affordable, do you think, than people realize?
Yeah.
It depends on the size, right?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other elements that go into it, the materials, like you said, the size, the location. But yeah, they are a very hot item right now, and we're installing more and more every year.
I bet, yeah.
People can contact both of you directly at your emails. We'll put those up for you so you can contact either Michael at mikes@davidjfrank.com or Alan at aps@davidjfrank.com. You can see more about both of them on the website and all the designers at davidjfrank.com, as well as links to their projects, or call to start setting up and architect your landscape at 262-255-4888. Thanks, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you
you.
very
See you
much.
guys. Thank you so
You
much.
too.
Looking forward to summer.
Yeah.
All right.